Hey, I'm back again. So this is, I guess, yeah, I went back.
目印
Um,
は
I went back here. So I figured out what I did wrong. So, right, to get through here, you just say the date, which is like 2000, what, the date was like 2018, August 13 was the end date, right? And so when you do it backwards, which would be 318080102, if you do that, that's how you get into this area. And so I don't know. I guess I explored already, seeing like, oh, was there loot? Was there anything special? So basically, it's just a bunch of secret notes,
これは
talking about like EH Unit 20, right? Talking about Luciora, this
何
one,
かあるね
whatever.
これは
This one's saying resistance to inbreeding depression. I'm not 100% sure what that's about. It might be like hinting towards, like the dad trying to like trying to pregnate the mom again, or like um Sachika getting reborn again. I'm not sure about that.
見つけたよ
And it says currently six people in space. I don't know what that's about either. Six people in space. I don't know if that's like a callback towards the other game that they made. I don't remember them being in space
何
though.
かあるね
That's just a sad note.
見つけたよ
Talking about resistance. So I'm guessing like that's like the whole Cleone thing, right? You can, or the death when you
これ
die
は
from something. Oh, this gave me a turquoise. And I got a
見
note
つけた
here, I
よ
think. Oh, no. Cat allergies.
これは
And this one is saying that someone is still alive after the explosion. So that might be another hint, too, towards where
見つ
Sachika,
けた
like,
よ
finds, finds that
何
second
かある
person.
ね
But the most important thing that I found in this
これ
room
は
was the notes. I think this is the last note, right? Yeah, note number 8. I think it's the last one. I think. I know there's more, but I don't know if anything else. So I'll read it for you guys. In the end, I couldn't choose. I chose not to make a decision. I decided to postpone tomorrow's plans. I made Adelina's corpse seem like she was killed by a mysterious assassin who had infiltrated Mani, reporting it to Mani's superiors and my country as such. The higher ups in my country would have no choice but to postpone the plan if the spy they sent was killed by someone else. It was only a matter of time before they began suspecting I'd defected, but I didn't have to deal with that just yet. At least for tonight. Just for tonight, I allowed myself to avert my eyes from the issue in front of me. I moved Adelina's body to the bathroom and went to bed with my sister. I embraced my sister, who was about half or a third of my size, under the blanket. She'd been apologizing ever since she finished crying. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. It's my fault. Sorry. Sorry. I'll hear the same thing over and over in response. It's okay. It will all be okay. Don't worry. Leave everything to me. Anyone who was revived as a clone may inherit their previous feelings, memories, and personality, but their physical abilities will reset to zero. I'm sorry. She must have apologized to exhaustion. My 6-year-old big sister drifted off to sleep. In the room that smelled faintly of blood, I focused on the sensation of her warmth. Maybe because she was a child, or because her mental state was affecting her body, but her body temperature was much higher than my own. There was nothing for me to do now but to feel my big sister's warmth. I had been thinking so much until now. All those thoughts, and I ended up with this miserable result. Everything was back to zero. It seemed thinking wasn't really my forte. Aw, that's not nice. When I woke up, I found myself alone. My sister was no longer in this world. What? What? Next to me, I found a broken X key that must have been shot with a silenced handgun. What? That, along with the white sand that had once composed my big sister's body. Did she commit suicide or was it like another assassin? The white sand that my sister had dissolved into. I felt nothing. I only lay still in bed, staring at the pile of sand that was once my sister. We continued staring at each other. We? We? It's just you. You are staring at her. She's not staring at you. She's sand. I don't know how long I stayed there. Before I knew it, the sunlight that peered through the gap in the curtains had reached my toes. Ah, I see. My sister killed herself. Oh, okay. She killed herself again. Maybe she felt guilty for killing Adelina, or she couldn't stand to live after confessing her sins. Whatever the reason, my big sister killed herself. She ran away again. She left me alone. Again. What is this? With the X key destroyed, she couldn't even come back to life as a clone. She had killed herself completely. She had run away completely. I realized I'd been glaring at the white sand that was once my sister. I realized there was an emotion growing in me that I'd never felt before, and I immediately knew what it was without thinking about it. I was angry at sister. After apologizing over and over like a broken tape recorder, after admitting her sin, she still ran away. She ran away, leaving everything for me to deal with. It must have been the one answer she could come to after all the deliberation and despair. How was I supposed to feel after she died on me again? What was suffering I was left with after being left alone once more? I was stricken with sorrow by the fact that she didn't even consider any of it. Whether she saw through or abandoned her mission, I wanted her to be alive. I didn't want her to leave it to me. I wanted her to endure it with me. What was I supposed to do now? Should I? Who cares? Thinking wasn't my forte. Whether clones and the process of cloning are a sin or not wasn't something I could figure out by thinking about it. It wasn't something for one person to decide. If I couldn't rely on my sister or anyone else, if there was no one to decide for me, all I could rely on was God. Now that Adelina is dead, obtaining the device to detonate Monty is a simple task. Oh. Oh, that's it? Huh. Maybe there is another note missing somewhere. Okay, so next time this video pops back open, it's probably more little secret things or cutscenes I find while I can find everything else. Alright, I'll see you guys in a bit.
そういえばどうだろうどうだろうかそうだななるほどえーっとうんいやでもそうだなちょっといや あのちょっ
あれ、
そうですね。
うん。あれだよ。おーい。ん？
ごめんなさい。
やれやれ。ん？
それは
ああ。
というより、
はあ、何それ。
はい。
ん？はあ。
そうだね。確かに。ぜひとも。
何？
ごめんなさい。
へえ。
もうどうなんですか？
Are you not feeling well, Haruto? Huh? No, I'm completely fine. Why?
い
It's just that you seem more quiet than
い
usual.
や
Oh, I'm just I mean, I was just spacing
え
out.
そうですか
Oh, okay
Come
then. But you seem quieter than usual too, Rinko. You're not feeling unwell, are
大
you?
丈夫です
No, I feel totally the same as usual. It's just, I can't help but feel nervous being alone with you.
いい
I don't mean that in a weird way. It's just that it's hard to relax when I'm alone with a man in a situation like this.
そう
Ah, I'm glad it's not just me then.
あの
I said I was just spacing out earlier, but I'm actually nervous too. So I feel a bit relieved that you feel the same way. I'm a bit relieved to hear you're nervous
い
too.
や
Oh, but it's not that I'm nervous because it's you, Rinko. I just mean since we're man and woman. Wow. Smooth moves.
大丈夫です
I understand. I feel the same way. Rinko. You're cold-hearted too.
うん
Right. Sorry. I guess that goes without saying.
と
Well, why don't we rest for today? Yes, good idea. Oof, awkward.
Man, Sachika, you really are something else.
Huh? What do you mean?
ほら
I mean, you're prosthetics. You're still a kid, so it might be hard to understand. But from an artistic perspective, the combination of inorganic and organic is a fantastic motif. Take one of those power suits people wear, for example. Aren't they super badass?
They are?
Sachika doesn't really get it.
それ
They totally are. There are all sorts of artists who love the combination of the inorganic and organic.
そうだね
Uh-huh. I didn't know that.
そうだ
And I'm one of them. Just look at this. Sorry. I went off blabbering without thinking. Do you not like talking about your prosthetics?
You asked that now, Ryo?
You're totally right. I'm so careless. I just got so used to seeing them. Feels like they're part of you.
No, you're right. I'm really happy you think of them that way, without being awkward about it. I like my arm and leg. But there aren't a lot of people who compliment them like you do. I don't know about that inorganic and organic stuff, but I'm glad you like them.
Good. Ah, if only I had a working camera. I'd photograph you as a totally badass superhero.
Superhero? But Sachika's a girl.
Sachika, why you gotta be sexist like that? Oh, okay, there you go. Heroine, okay. There you go. Alright, that's fine.
Ultimate super heroine, huh?
よし
Oh, you do have. Oh, right, he says it's not working.
Let's see you strike a pose. Time for my invisible camera to photograph the hell out of you.
It's not invisible. It's just. There's no battery, no film.
Here I go! Hiya!
Whoa, wait, Sachiko! Whoa!
I never thought you'd honor me with your home-cooked dinner.
いやいや
I couldn't sleep with your stomach growling so hard, so loud.
失礼
Was it really that loud? Haha, sorry about that.
いいか
You're full now, right? Let's go to sleep.
何
What?
うーん
Nothing, it's just... It's been a while since I've been so moved. Where's this coming from?
愛だね
I'm glad I was able to see such a kind-hearted side of you. You're overreacting. Did I tell you it's only because your stomach was too
う
loud?
ーん
I wonder, is that really the reason?
何それ
What are you trying to say?
いや
If it really was that loud, I'm sure you could have simply kicked me out.
あ
Ah, you're right. Guess I missed my chance,
あ
huh?
だが
But instead, you cooked a delicious meal for
あ
me.
のさ
Sorry to ruin your emotional moment, but it just so happened there were ingredients around. Don't look so far into it. Oh, Zen, you're such a tsundere. This is definitely your love for me.
ほら
Fine, whatever. Go to sleep. I know I am. See ya. I have so much respect for you, Zen. In this harsh, restricted environment, you season and dish up your cooking with such thoughtfulness. You're possibly the most reliable person of all of us in this life of survival. I'm so appreciative of that fact that you're still here in this world.
あ
Will you let it go
あ
already?
本当に
It really was a wonderful dinner. Thank you. Say, Rinko, you still work at a flower shop, right?
Ah, yes, I did. Why do you ask?
いや
It's just that I didn't know any florists, and I've never really been to a flower shop. Neither have I. It's a completely different career from mine, so I was curious what kind of work you did.
そうですね. Oh, in that case, I could go on all day. First, my mornings begin super early since I needed to go to the market to buy that day's stock. Then I prepare to open the shop while cleaning and trimming the flowers. I had to haul heavy things all year, so it took some strength. I had to ensure it was all fresh, too. And depending on the season, I wouldn't get any days off, like Christmas for example. Plus, it's always times like those when we get very difficult orders.
すみません
Oh, sorry.
What's wrong?
I just got carried away and talked too much. I always get like this when it comes to talking about work. I'm sure I'm boring you to death.
いや
No, not at all. It's not because I'm an editor, but I really enjoy listening to people talk about things that they're passionate about. So if you don't mind, I'd love to hear more about your work. Like why you decided to work at a flower shop, and what you like about flowers.
It really is beginning to sound like an interview now. So, this is what you were like at work, huh, Haruto?
あ
Oops. This makes us look like a couple of workaholics, huh?
そうですね. I guess so. Oh, by the way, I don't feel nervous anymore. Before, I would always get nervous whenever we were alone together.
そういえば
Now that you mention it, I'm not as nervous as I was either.
It seems we've both been making progress. Well, I think that's enough about me for now. I'd like to know more about your work. Why did you decide to be an editor? Do you enjoy what you do?
Sure, I'm happy to answer. Oh, I don't get more backstory for him? Okay.
That Guess What You Like game we played the other day was pretty fun. People tend to have preconceived ideas about young wealthy ladies and police officers. It's fun to think outside of them trying to figure out what you're really
だ
about.
けど
Yes, but I do like things that are considered typical to women of my status.
そうやな
I get ya. In the end, I do like things like bikes and weight
で
training.
でーん
Then it is quiz time again. Da-dan! Try to guess my ladylike hobby.
ええ
You made a deduction based on the word duel and took a round earlier. This is my revenge match.
What? We were competing? Since when? Well, anyway. Let's see. I know it must be outdoor related.
Eating probably doesn't have to do with your hobby. I know you like sashimi, but
I can't even imagine what a rich lady's life is like in the first place. Wearing pretty clothes, looking at beautiful art, traveling. That's all the basic stuff, right?
そうね
asset management should be on that list, but yes, that sounds about right.
Let's say you enjoy nice clothes, but I don't think you want to collect them and try on all sorts of ones. You enjoy yourself when you travel, but you don't really make plans on your own, do you?
You're right. How did you
それ
know?
は
Cause I've never heard you complain about clothes, even in this environment. You never even talk about wanting to travel. When you do, it's mostly about your good experiences. What you like most is probably art. Am I right?
あら
How surprising. You have been paying attention to me more than I realized. Is it because you are a police officer?
そうやね
That too, I guess, but mainly because it's fun talking to you.
そう
No need to be shy about it. Kai, let's lie down and talk about stuff like usual. The night's still young.
Yes,
Eh.
it is now pajama time. Destroy them all.
Eh?
What? Who are we destroying now?
Ooh, 4.
うーん
Hey, Rio.
ん
What's up?
Oh, you want to have another photo shoot with my invisible camera?
Maybe next time. I just want to talk today.
Yeah, sure thing. So, what do you want to talk about?
You said before that you like the combination of the inorganic and organic, right?
Yeah, I did. What about it?
Well, when you said that, it made me think. Sachiko doesn't know that much about you. Is there other stuff you like, Ryo?
Of course, I like lots of things. But what I like are pretty tied to how well they go with bondage. But in that sense, I guess I like big things.
Big things? Like elephants?
Yeah, just like elephants. I never bound one before, but the bigger the surface area, the better the rope looks.
So you mean you like normal cabbages more than Brussels sprouts?
Yeah, something like that.
So between Mamoru and Sachika, you like Mamoru more? I mean, Mamoru is so much bigger than Sachika.
Well, I don't know about that. I guess Dr. Ichio does have more surface area to bind, but you look great in your own way. I can't really compare you in that sense, so we're talking about who I like more in this case. She's sleeping. Shiza. Just look at that innocent face. What do I like?
Alright, I'm going to wash off. You can go to sleep if you want. Sure. I really don't know what to talk about with Zen. What are you muttering about? Whoa, that was a really loud scream. I thought you went to wash off. I forgot my towel. I see. Did you hear anything? Not really. Anyway, I'll see you later. Yeah. You definitely heard me. How embarrassing. Oh, that's a short one. Oh, okay, no. Still continuing. Ooh, that was refreshing. Why don't you go too, Haruto? Oh, right. Why so tense? Just relax. I'm not going to eat you. Yeah, but I can't just simply relax on command, you know? You know, you can be real annoying, Haruto. You know that? Huh? You don't need to mumble excuses or cover your true feelings like that. Just come out with it and say, I don't know what to talk about with a crazy bastard like you. So, you did hear me. Wait, I never said it like that. Yeah, you're an editor, so you can think of something to fill the silence with, can't you? Then, regarding the recent decline of farming in our country, Haruto, you don't have any friends, do you? Where'd that come from? Besides, are you really one to talk? Nice. Finally, saying what you really think, are you? Well then, since you brought up such an interesting topic, you'll have to sit through many of my stories today. You'll write a good article on it, won't you, Mr. Editor? I'll do my best to keep up. Minami Setochi, I have a favor to ask of you. No need to be so formal. Whatever you want me to do, I'm your girl. Watching you has piqued my interest in sports, but I have never played sports before, so I am hoping you could teach me. Oh, that's all? Of course I'll help. Why so suddenly? Whenever you are hunting or exercising before bed, you always seem to be having fun. Seeing you like that has inspired me to be physically active myself. I have also been thinking I would like to understand the things you like better. Oh, it's kind of embarrassing to say it so direct like that. So, is there anything you want to try? I have never properly swam before because it expends so many calories. That is why I would like to try swimming. Alright, it's easy to see yourself improving as a beginner, so that'll be perfect. Yeah, just like that. Put your face in the water. Good. Now, try floating your legs behind you. Don't worry, I'll hold on to your hands. Okay, I will float like a drowned corpse. What? Yuma, close your mouth! You're not supposed to gulp the water like that.
ゆまちゃん
So, what are you thinking for a swim, Yuma?
そうね
I was surprised. I understand human bodies are supposed to float, but I cannot stop my limbs from panicking. But now I see this is the springtime of youth that commoners speak of. That's how you interpret it? You're funny. Yeah, I guess we are enjoying our lives in this world, huh?
ええ
Yes, we never would have experienced this if we were not put in this situation. Perhaps we should be grateful to whomever brought us here.
そうやな
Who knows? I'm not so sure we should accept it that easily, but... All I know is I'm grateful for meeting you and becoming your friend. Yes. Now, what is the next mission, Minamo Satoshi? I am looking forward to the completion reward.
と
Huh? You want me to give you one? Oh, let me think. Miss Rico, do you have a minute?
Yes, what is it?
I hope you don't take this the wrong way, but there's something I've been wondering. To me, it seems like you don't trust others very much. It's a bit worrying, and I was wondering if it's a subjective symptom of some sort.
それは
The just for people. You mean like misanthropy?
Yes, it's similar yet different from that of Zen's, but that's what it seems like to me.
I don't think I do. But you may be right. I always have this feeling that people are hiding their true intentions. I sort of accept it, so I suppose I don't really trust people at a fundamental level.
I see. But you have a tendency to easily trust people when they say things that make you feel good?
You might be right about that too.
As I thought. It wouldn't be an issue if the symptoms were light, but severe misanthropy can be considered an illness. It may be a good idea to get treated while you still can if at all possible. There have been cases where misanthropy leads to other, more serious symptoms as well.
Like,
It can often lead to disturbances like depression or paranoia. Well, in the environment we're in, I can't blame you for not trusting others. I don't really want to question others about their motives, but not having anyone to rely on can lead to great stress, which is bad for your overall health. But I promise you, everyone here is someone you can depend on.
you're probably right.
If there's anything you wish to discuss, you can talk to me at any time. As a doctor, I'll do everything I can to help you. Oh, and please let me know if I ever overstep my bounds.
そんな
Not at all. I've never been able to discuss these things with a doctor before. It makes me feel a bit better knowing you're there for me. Thank you, Dr. Ichio.